So, good morning. No, it's good afternoon. It's definitely afternoon, unless you're in the US or Latin America or somewhere like that. So, great to have you all. Whoops, I'll put that on the wrong bit to start with. So, hi Emmanuel, hi Ronan, hi Javi, hi Valentine, hi Vitali, hi Patricia, hi Ash, hi Sunset, hi Manji. And I think that's all for now, but we'll have more, I'm certain of it. So, next stream on Tuesday the 22nd at 9:30 a.m. And that will be a multiple choice cloze test. Okay, so we're going to do another article from the BBC. Hi Mauro, hi Jake, great to have you. So the headline of this news article was Cash for Baby's mum says she was injustice victim. And I'd like to just look at that for a minute or two before we go on. Hi Aditya. Notice the way this is structured. This is pure headline writing. Cash for Baby's mum says she was injustice victim. What words would you, or how would you change this if it wasn't a headline? What more does it need if this was going to be a more ordinary sentence? Yeah, because it's well. It's certainly it's got all the hallmarks of a headline, yeah, of the Sun or something like that, a newspaper like the Sun. So, Cash for Baby's mum says, the use of more articles. So, says she was injustice victim. Let's see. I would change this to she was a victim of injustice. Notice they've used this noun collocation. Yeah. Also, Cash for Baby's mum. This implies that we all know who she already is. Yes. More cash earned for having more babies. Okay, yeah, effectively, yes. It's not exactly that, Mauro, but I would probably say something like the woman involved in the Cash for Baby scandal, the Cash for Babies scandal, says, okay, here here, Aditya, injustice is a noun. This is a noun collocation, as in World Cup final, the final of the Cup of the World. And notice I've put it out, a victim of injustice. Is really informal. Yeah, exactly. This is what you would see in a tabloid newspaper. An injustice victim, definitely M. Yeah, I'm going to call you M, by the way. Okay. So, yeah, this is the idea. But this is why it's a headline. A mum claims to have been victimised for having more babies. Okay, that's the idea, Vitali. Yeah, that would do very well. It's actually about receiving money for adopting babies. So it's interesting. You see, they've reduced this to as few words as possible. Yeah, okay, a knee replacement. That's it. Aditya, is the idea of this noun collocations. And I would say injustice victim. This is not a good noun collocation. Thank you, Ronan. You're so generous. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you again, Ronan. Wow. Okay, so let's get down to this. Let me, because I haven't got to put enough space. So now what you need to do, thank you again, Ronan, is to find suitable words to fit in the gaps. Yeah, it's rather belittling as well. I quite agree. It's a very critical and judgmental headline. I think I quite agree with you in that. I think I'm going to increase the size of this. Let's get this up to 36. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Okay, so okay, this is quite good. So the first one is clearly quite easy. However, to adopt baby, it would be adopt a baby born. Adopt doesn't work. Well, yeah, adopt does work, but you need something more. I'm sorry, my mind's going. So, let's see. We've got woman for the first one for Vitali, and for Ash as well. To adopt for the second one for Vitali and Ash. Born in America. But so to adopt baby born in America. Born doesn't work. Yeah? Because adopt a baby born in America. A couple. I like couple who paid. Yeah, that works quite nicely. Okay, partner for the last one, woman for the first one. A mother who paid. I quite like that, Javi. So adopt, definitely. To foster. This born doesn't work. And her partner, that works quite nicely, Ronan. Lionheart, great to have you. Born baby, raised in America. I'll give you a clue. This word is not a verb. Who paid 8, so let's see what Vibes has got here. I like this word foster. Ronan, but we've got a problem. You all got a problem using this, because it would be to adopt a baby. This is quite interesting. You need a different type of word here. So, and her spouse. I like spouse for the last one as well, Patricia. Okay. So, the first one is woman, who paid £8,200 to adopt. Now the problem comes in this one. I like spouse, partner. So what about this? You have to think laterally. It's not obvious. Allegedly would work. Allegedly in America. I guess allegedly would work. That's different. A baby adopt. So, hi Funda, great to have you. Yeah, adopt works here. Adopt is fine. Okay, so. But when do we not use a? Okay, I'm going to give you a clue. This is a noun-noun collocation. It's going to be adopt a baby illegally. And we've still got this problem with this a. A baby conceived in America. Okay, it wasn't one. So baby as a collocation. Okay. And let's see, we've had she and her partner, she and her spouse. Ooh, I quite like it. So, well done, Patricia. That fits. Well done, Patricia. Paid to do baby adoptions. At least it works. A baby child. To adopt a baby boy. There were 2 children. Baby sisters. Well done, Vibes. Well done, Sunset Vibes. Okay, baby sisters. That would work. That would work. That's very quote. And Ronan. Ronan gets the money. Twins in America has claimed she and her I think the word they originally used was partner, her husband. Okay, so a woman who paid 8,200, I'm going to put this all 200 to adopt baby twins in America has claimed her husband, she and her husband were victims of injustice. Twins. Well done, Ronan. Yes, Patricia. Okay, so, and fiancé. I like fiancé. That's a good word. That's a good word. So let's make this a bit bigger because these are too small. 36 is fine. Okay, Judith and her husband, Alan. Yes, that's it. That's it, Manji. And her husband. Good, 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 good. Okay, Judith and husband, Alan Kilshaw. Rayhan, great to have you as well. Brought the twins to Wales from the US in 2000, but returned them to their, in what became the Cash for Babies. No problem, no problem. Great to have you, Manu. Okay. So, the latter. I guess latter works, Sunset. Yes, very definitely for the second one, Sunset. The authority returned them to their own country in what became the Cash for Babies case. All of those work, Valentine. Definitely kudos to Ronan. Okay, I like the word scandal for the second one better. Much better vibes. The government returned them to their native country. That's good, Aditya, as well. Ash, the customs. Normally when we talk about customs, as in customs and excise, customs officer, it's without the customs. We don't have a the. But the couple, I quite like couple as well. Yeah, the couple returned them to their country, to their home country, as Patricia says. Government home scandal. That works very nicely, Harry. Great to have you. To their motherland. So, but the couple, yes, it could be. Notice, Ronan, motherland country. You can't put country after motherland. To their motherland in what became. The government. Hi, Tomek. Returned them to their home country, and I like scandal for the last one. The council. The council. No, it can't be the council. It works. So think about something more legal. The authority. I guess the authority to their native country. Hi, Ranjith. On the money, Patricia. Controversy. Controversy is the word. Well done, Patricia, Jake, their original country. Good. Court case. So, Patricia's on the money with controversy for the last one. Embroglio. Yes. I love embroglio as well, Patricia. The police. Police is much better, but the police can't act without... I like scandal and scam. The law is quite good, M. Yeah, it's quite a good one. Okay, so the authorities, home country, controversy. Isa, lovely to have you. Well done, Isa. The judge. It would be a judge. Yeah. But officials. Without the officials, but officials. Their own. The pathway returned them to their beloved country. Okay, I like beloved. In what became the cash for babies. The indigenous officials. I like it, Lionheart. Imperative. No, I like beloved country. I think that's quite good. Okay, so let's give you some answers. The first one, Patricia is quite right with this controversy. Or controversy. The court ruling. So, almost, Patricia. Almost. You used two words. Make that into one word without the ruling. Okay, so the next one that was obvious there, home country. Yeah? And that's definitely right. Okay, so let me give you the answers. Okay, Judith and husband Alan Kilshaw brought the twins to Wales from the US in 2000, but the courts returned them to their home country, well done many of you, in what became the cash for babies controversy. So, okay, the courts. This is very often, yeah, that's it, Mauro. But the courts, this is very often a newspeak way, a newspaper way of saying law, the law. Yeah, but the courts return them to their home country. So try using this word, the courts, instead of the legal system or something like that. It's very commonly used. Okay, so let's try the next one. Definitely the ice cream for Patricia there. Okay, and okay, this is talking about it. She hopes, I'm going to paste this in the chat box because it just makes your lives easier. Okay, she hopes a new documentary about it, the record, and show people bone of contention. Yes. That's very good. Patricia, as we saw earlier, I like positive side of adoption. I think positive is quite good and will expose the record. Definitely will for this first one, Vitali. That's good, Javi, well done. That's the collocation. Well done, Javi. Definitely. And Vitali as well. This is it. To the record. Well done, Javi. Well done, Vitali. She hopes will clear the record. That works as well, Jack. Good to have you, Jack. Okay, yes. Okay, so we're really this we've done very well. That's it, Jack. We'll put the record right. Mm, okay, I like negative for the last one. The negative side, the alternative side. Okay, so well done, those of you. We'll set the record straight. Yep, this is a good collocation. So let's see. The alternative side, the opposite side, good from Vitali, good from Isa. The other side, that works as well. The good side of adoption, that works. The lesser known side of adoption, I like lesser known, that's quite good. The murky, that's a great word. Yeah, set the record straight, this is the one. The downside, I quite like downside, I think that's a good word. The true side. So well done, Ranjith, and I quite like true side as well, Lionheart. The best side, yeah, the ugly side. Ooh, ugly's a really good word. Unfortunately, so they actually use this in a positive way, yeah. But the dark side, I like a lot from Habi and from Tomek. The ugly side of adoption. Ugly is good as well. The dark side, the nasty side. Try a positive word. Try a positive word for this one. Yeah, because this woman who was involved in this has made a documentary. Mauro, points to Mauro. Well done, Mauro. The penumbral side. I love that word penumbral, that use of penumbral side. Thank you, Patricia. So Mauro has got it. Mauro has got it. The human side of adoption. The reverse side. So she hopes a new documentary about it will set the record straight. Yeah, will set the record straight. So I think this one definitely goes to Habi and to Vitali and show people the human side, and that's Mauro. Yeah, the glorious side, the human side. Well done, Mauro. So I think there points to Habi, Vitali and Mauro. Okay, yeah, so it will show people the human side of adoption. And let's continue. Retelling. Okay, I'm going to put this straight in here. The maternal side. I quite like maternal. I think that's the maternal side of adoption. I think that works quite nicely. Because the documentary is positive. Exactly, Mauro. That's it. She's trying to sell the positive side, whereas everyone else is telling the negative side. Set the means and show people the heartbreaking side. So, heartbreaking. Manu. Yeah. The bright side of adoption. Yeah, I think the bright side would work as well. Well done, Harry. So, yes, that's a good start, Vitali. And Isa goes from... Okay, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. So, retelling the... So, this is good. I like standpoint. Way. And definitely Vitali as well. Okay, so let's see. Tomek's gone for retelling the story from her side. I think most of all I like Issa's perspective and Sunset's standpoint. And definitely to participate, to take as Vitali says. That's very good, Tomek. Retelling the story from her side was the reason, yes, Judith took part. I think that's almost all correct, Tomek. Telling the story, yes, Patricia. Her perspective. I like this word perspective. I like standpoint as well. Okay, telling the story from her... the narrative. That's quite good. Retelling the narrative. I like narrative as well. From her point of view. Yeah, it needs to be one word, Danielle. But narrative I quite like. Standpoint, yes. From her... So, Manu, retelling the story from her experience was the key point Judith took advantage of in the program. From her view. Okay, that's quite inventive, Javi. I quite like that. Retelling the story from her view. I would probably say her point of view was the role Judith took up. That definitely works. The stance. Okay, so I like this word reason. Well done, Sunset. Somebody else said reason earlier. I've missed it. Somebody else said reason here, and reason was definitely the right word. It was Tomek. I'm pretty sure the right answer was reason. And to take part, to participate. So, yes, Ronan, telling the story from her perspective. These look very good. The reason and take part. I think you've got all of those. Hi, Michael. Centre stage. Took centre stage in the program. I think that's really, really inventive. I think it's much better than the original, Harry. Well done. No, not in English though. History talks about the past. This is a story, not a history. History is Gandhi getting independence for India. Retelling the account from her perspective was the reason for her taking part. Yes, I like that. Okay, so in English, Jack, be careful. History and story are very different things. Yeah? History talks about something historical. So Manji, retelling the story from her perspective was the reason Judith took part. Yes, that's really good, Manji. Okay, so let's see the answers. It was here. So let me just make that bigger. I've got my sizes wrong today. So retelling the story from her person. Retelling the event. I like that word event. I think that's very good. Took centre stage. I think centre stage is much better than take part, by the way. So retelling the story from her side was the reason. I think money for the reason goes to Tomek, very definitely. Took part, good. Yeah, that's the difference. That's very definitely the difference, Sunset. Don't mix those two in English. Yeah? Okay. From her, I think perspective is much better than side as well. I like perspective. Yeah? I think you produce much better answers for this than the original journalist, who I don't think speaks very good English, to tell you the truth, although they're clearly a native speaker. So, or maybe, yeah. No, To take part is to participate, whereas to take advantage is to use a situation to help you. So forgive me for translating, but aprovechar, yeah, take advantage. It's just a really nice verb in Spanish. Okay, RE, Mauro, is English, is British English, whereas ER is American. Retelling her retrospective. I quite like retrospective. It sums it all up. I like that, sums. At it, that definitely works. So, good. I like it sums it all up. And you're looking at it, which Vitali goes for the second. So, Isa and Vitali. Yeah, I quite like that, sums. It works quite nicely. Yep, definitely Mauro, definitely. Okay, so it all up, and you're looking at from a different it did it all up. You're looking at adoption. I like adoption for the second one. From a different standpoint, again from vibes. This is from sunset. This is good. It has gone by now. Yes, very definitely, Jack. I like that. By works quite nicely. It sums it all up, and you're looking at it from a different point of view, perspective. Okay, at a different point of view. Perspective has gone past, has gone down. I think gone down is probably a bit informal, Isa. A different perspective. I like perspective. It clarifies it all without the up. You can't have clarify up, Patricia. It clarifies it. Perspective, yes, Jack. A different perspective, Tomek. Has gone past. I like that, Danielle. So, primitive gamer. It sums it all up, and you're looking at it from a different perspective, because obviously 20 years has gone. No, from doesn't work, primitive, in the last one. First three are great. At a different perspective, yes, Harry. It takes it all up. No, takes doesn't work. By now. Has gone by now. Yes. Okay. Perspective, Manji, and by, definitely. From a difference, you're looking at it all. So, Hadi, from a different stage. Okay, I think stage might work. It's a bit unusual. From a different, so at a different viewpoint from Patricia. Ha! Okay. Ha. Notice, and I haven't. This is in inverted commas. Yeah. I quite agree with you, vibe. Sunset have gone by. 20 years have gone by. This is clearly a mistake by the speaker. Let me put this. Sick. Okay, so somebody says brings it all up. Okay, it brings it all up. Ah, I remember this now. It being here. Okay, at a different angle, I like angle, very definitely from Vitali and Valentin, has gone by. It uncovers it all without the up, Mauro. No up, yeah, has gone by, definitely. It's so. Let's see, if you bring back a memory, an unpleasant memory from the past, sick, this means these are the exact words that this person has used. Yeah? They're not correct, mind you. It ought to be in small letters. Let me... Yeah, 6 says this is wrong, but this is the exact word that she used. Okay. So to up, to bring back, or to make, to publicize, churns up. Churns up is very good. I like that, churns up, Mauro. It same meaning. Yes, but its years have. It doesn't read very nicely. It revives, but without the up. Revives. Phrasal verb with up, meaning to revive. It clears it all up. Could be, but it stirs it all up. I like stirs up. And what was that other one? It... There was another really good one as well. It stirs it all up. Okay. Looking at adoption from a period of time. 20 years has gone by. It's possible, but I don't like it much. It brings it all up. Eesh. It conjures it all up. So conjure up makes it something that you can see. It depends, as Vitali's saying, yeah? You can use the singular form with measurements, time, weight, yeah? 20 euros is a lot to pay for this. You could. Okay. Stick to what you're doing. Okay, so none of you, I don't think anybody is going to get this one. So to rake up, yeah, to rake up is to bring to the present some scandal or problem that was in the past. So it rakes it all up, and you're looking at things. Yes, Mauro, rake up, you're there. It rakes it all up, and you're looking at things from a different perspective, because obviously 20 years has gone by now, so you all got this by. Yep, I got a particular point of view. That's the idea, Manu, thank you. Okay, it rakes it all up, and you're looking at things from a different perspective. Most of you got this perspective, because obviously 20 years has gone by now. Okay, let's do one more. Let's make this bigger. Stirs it all up was the closest. 5 miles isn't a long way to go. Yeah, that's a perfectly good example, Vitali, and I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, to rake up. Okay, Elizabeth. Great to have you, Elizabeth Sutton. Okay, so notice her, Elizabeth Sutton's comments. The Americans don't use rake up. To rake up the past. Getting skeletons out of the cupboard. Okay, the reason why I did the documentary, it was from a woman's view. It was different and gave all a chance to their views. Okay, so Jack goes for point, so does Vitali. Certainly. Yes, I like certainly. Certainly point of view. All involved. Gave all involved. That works quite nicely. It was told. Yeah, I think it was told from a woman's point of view. That works well. Huh. To express their view. To express their view. Dig up would work as well. Yes, Mauro. Dig up, rake up. Definitely. It was derived from a woman's point of view. I'm not sure I would use derived for the first one. To give all involved, very definitely, to re-examine their view. That's pretty good, Harry. It was urged. Urged. No, urged not. Point of view, definitely, Tomek. Gave all them. No, all them doesn't work. To express. Express, definitely. It was told from a woman's point of view. Definitely Sunset. To express their view. Definitely Danielle. It was shot. Maybe shot, but shot talks more about the pictures. Yeah. All involved and to express. Both of those work, Sunset. It was made. Made, definitely Valentine. Point of view, definitely Valentine. In all participants, definitely. To explain, definitely Valentine. Well done. So Mohammed, it said that. It was no. So, and Patricia gets the money. Well done, Patricia. Yep, you've got the last one spot on. It was coming. I like coming. That's a very good word to go in here, Vitali. Yeah, it was uttered. It was expressed. I like, okay, point of view, definitely Manji. Portrayed. I like portrayed a lot. It's a really good word to go in the first one. From a woman's point of view. Gave all affected. I like affected. To reason. Reason doesn't work, but portrayed's a really good word. Yeah, well done, Patricia, with aired. Gave all parties. Yes, all parties. That's a very good one, Harry. A chance to expound their view. Yes. Yeah. It was presented. I like presented, Ronan. That's a good one. To express their view. Patricia's is by far a chance to display their view. All involved. I like involved. To express their point of view. So, let's see the answers. So, let me make this bigger. Well, 36 is the size. The reason why I did the documentary, it was approached from a woman's point of view. It was different and gave all sides a chance to air their view. It was delivered from a woman's point of view. I like that. To relate their view, that's quite good, Ranjith. To sound, I would say to sound out their views, Valentine. To reveal. Okay, no, to air their views, Patricia. Air was what? It was nide. I'm not sure about nide in this first one. No, it was approached. It was approached from a woman's point of view. Gave all people, doesn't work very nicely. All sides, all parties, to outspeak. I would say to speak out about their views, Javi. to relate their view. Yeah, to relate would work. It was delivered to sound out their views. Their view. It could be their view or their views. It could be both view or views. I thought about that as well. It was devised. I like devised. Devised, quite a good word. So everybody, thank you very much. It's time to stop. Let's see. Next stream on Tuesday. On Tuesday, 22nd of Nov at 9:30 a.m. UK time. Thank you all. Thank you all. It's been great. It's been a really good lesson. I love it. It's been real fun. You've been really good. There have been some very good answers, and many of your answers I think are better than the ones in the original. So thank you Vitali, thank you Harry, thank you Manji, thank you Mauro, thank you Manu. Very soon, Ronan. Thank you, Mauro. Thank you, Ronan. Particular thanks to Ronan for the donation. Thank you, Valentine. Thank you, Habi. Thank you, Parama. And who else? So, thank you, Harry. Thank you, Sunset. Thank you, Valentine. Thank you, Ranjith. Thank you, Mauro and Ronan. And Isa, thank you very much, and Mohammed and Valentine and Danielle and Tomac, it's great to see you. And Jack Darby and Elizabeth Sutton, and who else do I need to thank for coming? And GW. I missed you there, George Washington. Okay, and who else do I need to thank? And thanks Lionheart, and we had M as well, who I need to thank. And thank you, Primitive Gamer. Thank you, M and Jack Darby. And thank you to anyone else I've missed. It's been wonderful having you, and I hope to see you all on Tuesday. It's been great. Thank you, Rayhan.